the world's greatest minds came together and found a vaccine against the Haran virus. Finally, mankind had prevailed against the disease. But despite a promise to shutter its labs, the GRE continued its research in secrecy for military purposes. It didn't take long for a variant of THV to escape into the world once more. The fall happened more rapidly than anyone could have predicted.
It's fun. I know they are all talking about me. India, Germany especially. They know who and what I am. They know my heritage.
Jay, you there? Jay? Hell of a time to vanish on me, Jay.
I'm the biggest threat to you all since the biblical Lucifer. And I'm not the one who shaped me into this. You all have deciding to do. Because my decision is made. My adversaries will be stricken down for this. Officer Cook is good to go on the grounds that he realized it, and I prefer he be honest if I was. If it was not a setup, he's free to go. If it was a setup, he belongs to me and is under my employ.
Newspaper? You can't call that thing you do a newspaper. You scribble on anything you can find and call yourself a reporter.
I'll trade a tip on what he actually looks like. looking for eyewitness accounts. But you know, I'll take less reliable info. Gotta fill out the evening edition.
I saw him take a bolter out once with his mouth.
Uh-huh. Only if I'm desperate enough. Anyone else?
I got a story for you. How much you know about inhibitors?
I heard the rumors. The superhuman strength, the improved senses. But if it was as good as they say, I wonder why they wouldn't give them to everyone.
That's because they kill 95% of people who take them.
Come on, everyone knows that's bullshit.
Tell that to my wife who died horribly after taking them. She worked for a GRE contractor that helped develop them. She was fascinated by them. Ended up sneaking some out for us. I tended to take mine. She died screaming.
So sorry to hear, but... what's this got to do with the Pilgrim?
I made it my mission to study what makes people survive the injections. And Aiden is one of them.
Oh, cut the crap already.
What have you seen him do?
I heard from a reliable source that he defeated an alpha zombie in the tunnels under Villador with his bare hands.
These tunnels don't even exist, you moron.
I also got it from a PK friend of mine that Aitor beat the shit out of him with brass knuckles. The Pilgrim didn't even flinch.
Go on.
Heard at night he was changing into something else. Not infected. Something else. Something more powerful. Some people saw him fly on top of the water tower. They say he sucked the blood out of Jack and Joe.
Anyone heard of those two lately?
And he's out there. On the case.
Last I heard.
Now that makes for what I call interesting news. You deserved your rations.
Ha ha! Oh, come on. I still have. Eat his biomarker. Give me a ration, too.
Bro, you play the part of a Greek fag? Bro. You play the part of a Greek faggy. Bro. You play the part of a Greek fag. Ain't that just true? Oh, baby.
Each and every fucking ear. Remember what you told me last week?
No, I don't.
Me neither. Thought you'd remember.
You really need to focus. Legend has it the Night Runners built these windmills.
But that's just what the flowers need, and it don't cost us a thing.
Try telling that to the ones who spread straw in their fields.
They got straw on their brains. Well, it hasn't been built since yesterday. I'm more concerned about my roof leaking.
The one over the shed?
That's the one. I have to repair it, or it'll rot.
goodness. Bourbon barbecue, 13 hours. Brisket, ground sugar bacon, juicy chicken. That is wonderful. You know what to do. All these, we have the meat. Always been the awkward kind of weird, upside down and what's wrong with me and you is crystal. Sometimes it's all just some of being here.
Moment of peace. Put some more wood on the fire. Okay. When it starts dying out, I'll add on wood too.
I remember cleaning out a furniture store last year.
It's a done deal. Wish I had one like that. You got moxie. Come visit again, won't you?
Just some of being here.
Didn't some big piece fall on you?
Hey, not funny. That wardrobe was
What would it
heavy,
be,
man.
son? Yeah, that one.
Some of being here.
Hope to see you again.
Just be glad you're alive.
Fighting for 5 years now, and still no invitation to Carnage Hall.
Or at the DNC in Chicago. Brand new episodes. I'm not the one who...
If Elena ever hits on you, be careful. Her boyfriends tend not to live very long.
I drooled. I drooled and partially psychotically laughed at the notion. What are they gonna do? Charge Google with RICO charges after I finally proved the psychosis they induced? Trauma that they induced? And then tried to medicate me for? The Carolinas has every fucking reason to be burnt to the ground by me. Every goddamn reason. I suggest that Usher cancels his fucking show. Anyone that contributes to the Carolinas within any media status, I'm gonna see as being assistive to my enemy.
8 hours a day to get it to Carnage Hall. I got what you want.
Take my advice, Pilgrim. Don't mess with Elena. Some stones are better left unturned.
Sometimes if I stay out too long, I get the feeling that there's no one left in the city.
Good seeing you.
Don't make me come get you.
How you doing, Aiden? Hey, stop staring at me.
The judges that served both and signed and agreed any concurrences of any IVCs within the Charlotte regions or Carolinas will be pursued to the end of this earth. My advice is that you resign your positions, effective immediately. You do not. You are guilty of signing unjust detainment forms, having me unjustly medicated. If I had died, the public never would have known. I'm going to return that favor. All officers involved are to turn over their badges immediately without pay until further investigation is completed. All avenues of conspiracy until proven fact or not fact must be explored. My aunt is to be laid off from the city of Rock Hill due to a conflict of interest. Oh no. I thought I detected sarcasm for a minute. He played Kevin Sorbo in chat. He's a dog, bro. You play the part of a Greek fatty. You play the part of a Greek fatty. Oh my god. Why do you like that? Oh my god. It's That was good shit. Yeah. Better not. I already put it to the test. I blew past 2 cops going 90 miles per hour, admittingly, and flipped them the bird. They're not going to pull me over, not after this. And I'm not going to go speeding again. I just wanted to make sure that I had these motherfuckers in check. That's all that was. I'm telling you exactly why I did it. Your cops ain't dumb. They saw that shit. There's no mistaking the skeleton on my fucking hood. I wanted to make sure that there wasn't going to be any unexpected moves out of you, like that fucking dumbass IVC. And I meant what I said. A lot of people around here played into this. Now, there's a spot in California, and they know what the fuck they did. They know they gaslit me. They know people moonlit me. And I'm taking those motherfuckers down. I don't care who they are. I don't have any empathy left. I don't give a shit. Google is going to face organized crime charges, along with any judges. We will find out the chain of command, the chain of communication. And when we do, there's not going to be a court involved. You all wanted this, you got it. Now, this town might notice a bunch of people not from around here, specifically from the West Coast. And these people have very specific markings on them. And I want you all to know that these men are answering a call. And these men I'm not affiliated with. That means these motherfuckers who don't care who you are ready to shake this little country town from the ground up, West Coast style. The town I'm from, the city I'm from. These are the types of motherfuckers to buy flare guns. At a swap meet. Because Uncle Sam won't give them a strap to protect them in their own hood as they're growing into adults. And these men that I've noticed obviously see something to gain. Maybe they see me as a father figure, perhaps. I don't know. But I do know one thing for sure. That I was right. I proved you all wrong. I uncovered a conspiracy that involves Google. And I'm due an unsurmountable amount of money. And I'm not decided what I'm going to do with it yet. I didn't accept the bribe. And I'm not going to accept a settlement. It's not about the money for me. Odds are I would give away the majority of it after I got what I needed to get done established and fulfill the promises I made. You all think that this town isn't going to change because of this. That North Carolina and even the airlines involved won't suffer. Will not suffer. But I promise, with any and all extenuation of my existence, those involved are going to face a retribution that is absolutely fucking goddamn indescribable. Don't forget the trauma that led to this that was induced upon me. I'm gonna fuck. If I don't read an obituary about Detective Watts, I'm gonna be pissed off. Find Detective Watts. Find everything he loves. With extreme prejudice. I'm not asking you all to make decisions. I'm requesting you all follow orders and wipe him and everything he loves from the face of this planet. Like I said, it may be a difficult decision, but we're going to use him and everything he loves as an example of what not to do. I guess the FB what? Is definitely going to have to flee the United States. But don't make me chase you. Because if I can't get to you, another has to take your place. Don't worry, Boatman. I won't notify the airlines and others of how you were stealing Jet A for years. I'll show you that much love. But just remember the sacrifice across from you, where you live, that's about to be made. can smell the burning plastic already. Blue envelope, green envelope, yellow envelope, purple envelope, blue envelope. You all must have thought I was an idiot. That's how I know she's involved. And that's why she's gonna be smudged, erased. Anything that could possibly propagate another one of her will be destroyed. Yes. Fucking toying with God is what you did. That's exactly it. I'm going. The Ponte Bridge is due for demolition. And if that one fails, another one will take its place. Accept it. But it's the symbolism that means the most to me. How did you know what I was up to? Come on, silly. Squash that idea right now. Those who follow me are not at your disposal, nor are they a contribution to my presence or a perceivable incentive in which to indicate any attention to my person. You leave my boys out of this. You leave my family out of this. Or I will fucking break you. God, I hope she tries to break me. She's about to be assassinated.
Any hunts for me today?
Yes, a very rare creature has appeared. I fashion it.
Okay, I'm gonna open the public's eyes a little bit. Remember how many people showed up in my place of work wearing those shirts? Inspired by things such as this. Okay. Who else, knowing my mentality and hostility, thinks I haven't inspired other presence? Well, you see, oh no, oh yeah. Serving me an IBC, seeing as YouTube caused this distress, was another methodology to keep a gun out of my hand. But seeing as I proved that this was another methodology to violate my constitutional rights, I've decided I'm probably going to burn your shit down. Your shit down. Metaphorically to speak. most likely the faculty that put me in there, I'm going to have them stalked to death, literally. But not before I play games with their minds, even their children, the things they watch, everything they listen to. You guys thought license plates were intimidating? Wait until you piss me off. I don't care if you're a cop. It's a vast world out there, and someone like me has a lot of influence. And those that made those moves on me now know I'm out to literally get you underground. At least I never lied about it. I'm not the one who tried to cover this shit up. I'm not the one who tried to medicate me. I'm not the one who detained me. And those cops were cocky when they did it. You're fucking right, I'm gonna have them knocked out. Ooh. You're fucking...
Find what you're looking for on Bumble.
fucking killed. Fuck you. I even took... I even told you all I was setting you all up, that you were poking and prodding the wrong dude. Poke, 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 poke. And what was the fucking result, Carolinas? What was the goddamn result? Now you all have to live in fear like I did. I'm not the forgiving type. Fuck that. I'm not the forgiving type. If I had died, this would have been swept under the rug. They counted on that. They counted on the public believing I was some kind of psychotic, raging idiot when hiding the opposite truth about me, that I'm a compassionate genius. And anyone with a toe dipped in this, like I said, is as good as dead. You face execution. You do not detain me unconstitutionally, medicate me, and try to play with my head like this, and don't expect retaliation. I've been dealing with this for years, and finally it's coming to light. I'm gonna have them murdered. You bastards are on a hunting list, and I'm not willing to neutralize it. I promised a civil war. I promised I was going to invoke it, and I meant it. And there's a good reason I'm doing this. And I've proven it. I would lock your fucking doors. And I would stop being police and medical faculty immediately. Oh, God. What? Highway officer of South Carolina, Cook. We met in the courtroom and I appreciate the TEP. But when I face my accuser as my possible executioner, I lay all the cards on the table. And South Carolina allowed you to do that. You are relieved of duty, but I am expressing you are not free to go, and nor is your family, Cook. Add him and his family to the engineering livestock. He can live, but he isn't going to live for himself or his family. Electronically enslave them. That bullet could have hit you. I'd shut up if I were you. Oh no, my account is suspended. Hunt down Officer Cook and his family. I'm done talking about this. The United States government is going to cooperate or be destroyed. Hold on, I was just going off about how the police served me an IVC and tried to medicate me. You know, you're reporting actively on this platform, and Elon is paying attention to who complains about my account. I'm using that info to hunt them down. Mhm. Go ahead. Go ask Baxter. You know where he is. He's right across from the Hotel 6. Right across from Steak and Shake. It's on my employer's camera. The synchrony. Mhm. Once they see that and they talk to Baxter, possibly question my ex-mother-in-law. I don't know. Maybe even ask the female I work with who's trying to have my child. Go ahead. Because when she was in the car, the beat dropped to the change of the traffic lights. I don't care. Your officers detained me. Piedmont attempted to medicate me. I'm not letting this go. Not by a long shot. It's not about the money. Nothing can make me happy. I don't care if it's a goddamn Bugatti in my driveway. I don't give a shit if it's a private jet. I don't want the world. I want those involved dead. How about this? Fuck the cops. How about this? Fuck the goddamn cops. Alright. Fuck the cops. How about this, Carolinas? Fuck the cops. Fuck the judges. Fuck Congress. Fuck the White House. Fuck the goddamn vice president for all I care. Anyone with a toe dipped in this is dead.
These buckles don't hold.
I don't have anything else.
Still know that
I
boat
told you
trader?
dumbasses don't let my games get affected.
I didn't know.
That was clearly...
Let's patch up
I
as
would
much as we
really
can
shut
right
this
now.
up because it's being recorded. Now I'm texting it live on here.
Everyone who
The
was at
Russians are going to
meeting,
watch this and watch how
but
I'm
I
being
don't know if they
antagonized and pay it
understood
back
just
to
how
me
bad
realize
things
things.
are.
And recorded. The synchrony continued. This is on YouTube. The same people I'm attacking who attacked me. And the Russians are watching this. And as this distress is invoked, I request they poison the American water supply. They're not going to stop it. Whoever's doing this isn't going to stop until they die. So I have to do splash damage. They're not going to come out of the woodwork and say, I'm the one who did this, so I can kill them, literally. I have no choice. I wish my torture to end, and this is my way of doing it. I'm done discussing it. Target the rivers leading into the Carolinas. We're talking about Norman, Wiley, whatever. Just follow the goddamn river and make sure whatever piss you pour in rolls downstream from the highest point. I'm going to show you all how hardcore this gets.
Believe it. This Chiro guy keeps winning.
How you doing, pal?
As a producer and DJ, nothing is more powerful than music.
I'm actually aware that my own mother helps with the IVC, but she did that with me when I was a child, too. So the fact that I know she's helping the FBI detain me and serve an IVC and medicate me when I've proven, as my assailant, namely Google, I'll do whatever the fuck I want to do. And I'll fucking have killed whoever the fuck I want to have killed. This isn't going to stop. You all think that there's some control mechanism to this over what I'm going to do. And there isn't. If you have a toe dipped in this, I'm not lying. After the IVCs, what North Carolina and South Carolina has done to me, there's no peaceful ending to this. When I said if you assisted within the cover-up of my person, I'm gonna have you killed. I'm going you kill. Like I said, I would lie and deceive and fake it until I make it to get those responsible killed. But I prefer to be honest and transparent. Those involved, I'm going to have you killed. There's no preventing it. I don't care if you're a government. I don't care if you're a cop. If you were involved because I am innocent, you violated my constitution. I don't give a fuck if you're my ex-wife. I will have you killed for this. If you're innocent, you have nothing to worry about. Otherwise, just like Cool Metal Fire and all of the other mystical shit that I do, I will use my abilities to find out. And when I do, I'm not going to put a bullet in your head. That's stupid. If you have children, I'm going to electronically brainwash them. And then I'm going to figure out what you all like to listen to, watch, and then affect your micro measures from everything from the movement of your eyes until I damn know what you're thinking. And I'm very efficient at what I do, and I've proven that. I will literally haunt the fucking hell out of you until you drink something that will kill you. Because I've driven you personally into that depression. I don't give a crap what it takes. I have people watching, I know that, and they are willing to act for me. And I seek those responsible killed. I don't care who you are, what your intent was. The only thing I understand is my distress and trauma. Those that chose to attempt to medicate me, to silence me, will be silenced. by their mortality. And if they do not, they disregard their families. My suggestion is that you all find the nearest razor blade and pay the cost of happiness. Hold on. We didn't talk about that. Hold on. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. His name is RFK, and I am one of his main monetary supporters. And if you don't watch your tongue, I'll cut it from your goddamn mouth, boy. Learn the name. Stick it to the center of your memory. Boy. Fuck. Burn my uncle's house down with his children in it. If they escape, burn down his father's house. And if they escape, burn them all down. They know what they ran from. They know what they did, especially my uncle. I know that I have tattoos. Dumbass. I No, that's fine. The social worker that was once a highway patrol officer that forced themselves upon the presence of my child in North Carolina during that meeting, Diane refused to admit after she admitted it and recorded. I got her to admit it again. Oh, yeah, I think she's involved. And I don't want justifications. That person will be hunted down to the fullest extremity within the extreme prejudices that can be expressed within the hunt for a mortal life. I'm using her as an example of what not to do. Mhm. Okay, soldiers, the abortion vans, especially the one that claims 25 abortions in a single day, hunt their faculty down. But before you hunt them down, execute their parents. That should get them to stop and their lives before their natural cycle. Kamala, if you don't get your men out of my electronics, the next trip you make, I promise you won't make it back. And I'm good and efficient at what I do. I will hunt you down harder than I did Kobe Bryant. I will hunt you down harder than I did Kobe Bryant. Yeah, well, oh my God. Yeah. Nice. I said fire Dr. Genturu, or her tall while male counterpart will follow suit. It's black and white. You have a choice. You attempted to medicate me under an unconstitutional IVC. I have chosen to protect my constitution at the cost of your mortality. I have every right constitutionally to protect my constitutional rights. Irrevocably, even when revoked, even by my person, and I am protected by those statutes. You all attempted to chemically attack me. I reserve the right to kill you. I reserve the right to murder my assailants. You tell Dr. Genturu, when I took that bloody bandage off the tip of my finger and slapped it down where cameras were not able to observe our interview, I remember her expressing that if I came back. And I'm quoting Dr. Genturu. If you come back to this place, I'm going to have you committed, in which the extenuation of even prison terms do not exist. Oh, oh, fuck. I'm gonna have this bitch killed. I'm gonna have that bitch killed for that threat. You did that. You did that. Ask Baxter. I was telling the truth the whole time and you didn't believe me. Maybe Dr. Genturu should have listened to my words more closely. I told her YouTube was stalking me and the music was causing me distress, and has been doing so for quite some time, and even cost me my marriage. I told Dr. Genturu that, but she didn't even give it the insight. And then I mentioned the aliens. And she moved on to the next question. Strangely enough, once I mentioned the aliens. Oh, yeah, sure. But that's what everyone's interested in. Yeah, I'm gonna have her killed. You're goddamn right for the distress in that psychological ward, which I never deserved to be in. The distress psychologically she tried to play on me to invoke a reaction. I remember it very, very, very well. I don't care if she lives. I want her children to live so I can torture them. I'm gonna kill the bitch. At least I'm not lying. I'm telling you the truth about what happened. And yes, I'm gonna kill the bitch, whether she knows or understood or not. She provocated her presence within a form of force and control. I'm taking that back through her children. I'm gonna fuck. I don't want her dead. I want her tortured. Do you have any idea what it's like being 7 days undeserving on a psyche ward floor? After being denied medical services 3 days before that, stage 3, and atrial fibrillation. Mm-hmm. You're fucking right, I'm gonna have her and her family killed. Along with all police, all firefighters, all ambulance. It doesn't goddamn matter. I'm going for my aunt at this point. I'm gonna have you bastards killed. The trauma's too deep. And I don't want reasoning. Kill. I'm so honest about it. Oh! I'm so honest about it. What a fucking yeah. At least I was honest, unlike all of you. That's what got me through this. The truth will set you free. And now I'm about to have that little bitch and her family killed. You're fucking right, I did that. Do not fuck with me. I'll have you killed. Literally. Fuck with me. I will have you killed. Mama Dukes. What am I supposed to do? She don't love me anymore. I want to be there for my daughter. I don't get to see her. I gotta work like this. We're struggling to pay the bills. And now I gotta rent this room out. I don't even know this cholo. Powdered dog crap used to make fun of him all the time. Child poison. Carlos used to clean up to me and tell me how he didn't appreciate that shit from some little fat little white boy. And Carlos, he touched my heart when I saw powdered hat. The big man was a heart to me, and he understood me. And when he died, the hospital across from the gridiron where I once worked let me down. Because I walked in there, I told the hospital faculty, look at his leg, man, he's clotted up. You gotta amputate. They didn't listen to me, and then well, fuck. You don't know me. You don't know my pain. You'll be lucky if Dr. Gunturu makes this out alive. It's in your best interest to fire her. And keep in mind, I live with one of your faculty. And if you touch her, or Karsh, I'm going to jack your hospital up personally beyond recognition. Beyond recognition. I'm going to kill you. You're dead. There is no negotiating on the terms of Dr. Gunturu. If you choose to retain her, that is an act of acknowledged hostility in which I am acknowledging, in which I provided a resolution that propagates incentive. Don't. And if they don't, we are going to get into some old gangster shit, El Cajon San Diego style. And I'll throw it up ECLS every goddamn time if I have to. God Shut up. Shut Shut the hell up. You know nothing of ECLS. It's a program you didn't know about until I mentioned it. And believe me, I know what you've done, and your interest in it is going to prompt hostility. Oh, fuck. Your mother's a whore. Of course, Mama Dukes. I show you love. You show me love. It took time. I know. And I didn't mean to abandon you. But I left a note. But no utensil would write that day. Mama Dukes. Carlos left. I know. But his gem didn't. I just couldn't be next to you in his place. You see? I was involved with Lorena Gomez back then. I was involved with Lorena Gomez back then. And a lot of emotions were going through me. And the cops told me to stay strong. But the hospital across from the gridiron, if they listened to me, Mama Dukes, if they have cameras in there, if the past can be repeated, I'm telling you the truth. I saw his leg. It looked like hamburger meat. I saw the clotting. I told them they had to get rid of it. I told Carlos in the car. I have to live that down every day. I was there, and I didn't want anyone to know. But that's why the bruise was on his chest. I had to play it down. They lied to Carlos. Those kinds of signs. That's intended. Carlos was a good man and a great daddy. Carlos once told me no matter what I do, I can hate the world, but don't hate myself. And I saw the way he looked at his daughter, and then when he changed his view at work on powdered dog shit, I fell in love with Carlos as a brother. And his daughter is a very wonderful being. So I've spent years overlooking her and guiding her, and she's reversed herself into a wonderful, wonderful young woman. And Carlos made me promise to overlook her. Baby girl, I remember your name not, but your face. I remember us meeting and you asked your daddy Carlos, why is my room not available? And your dad told you because I was renting it, but he would sleep on the futon in the computer room where I made the CD, Bom Bom Sueña. And I'll play that track for you all. The blue Corvette. That didn't run for years. Well, I'm not going to reveal how I got it running, but even Carlos, his mother realized it missing and didn't call the cops. Mama Dukes, I used the Corvette that night to mark a target for death because I couldn't afford to be identified. His name is Jerry, and he used to live across from Stephen Chase. I used to work at Rock Hill Country Club with a woman I can't remember that lived across from them. Jerry confessed to me that Brooklyn had performed mouth exercises on his penis, and if I told anyone, he threatened to kill me. So I returned the favor. I ran his motorcycle off the road in the blue Corvette that I'm describing. I'm admitting my guilt. But he confessed. When I approached Brooklyn, I killed Jerry. Brooklyn, one night, While her mother invited me to their trailer to sleep in the guest room, her husband was watching the WWF. I remember Brooklyn looking at me with a trance-like state. She wanted to talk, but she couldn't say what she had to say. When Jerry did that, you do arrest me. I'm admitting to the murder of Jerry, his motorcycle tracks. But it's the only murder I'm responsible for. I swear to God. I was so angry. It was Lugo's uncle. The time of my residency. I stole the blue Corvette and then made it disappear after I made it function. They said it was broken down, but it wasn't hard for me to figure out. I used it as a tool, knowing after what they expressed. The Corvette hadn't worked in years, and that it was a monetary asset, and that the owner of it would be very interested if it could get working again. So, I'm admitting that once I realized the family's interest in the Corvette, that I could use it as a tool to accomplish a means to an end and make the evidence disappear. I'm afraid as hell to admit to his murder, but I did it for what I believed in. And I do it again and again and again. And if it lands me in prison or something like that, fine. I hope to find those like him in there too. Hmm? I'm sorry, Mama. I admit I ran him off the road. The pain in Brooklyn's eyes was unmistakable. Bean fuck. Go ahead, serve me another IBC, you punk bitch. I dare you to call me a liar. I fucking dare you. Call me. I fuck. Do it. I just confessed to a murder. If you want to arrest me, do it. But keep in mind, this motherfucker made a minor suck his cock, and I chose to kill him. Cuff me. I dare you. Cuff me. I dare you. You know? That's kind of the funny thing. Sure thing, call me a liar. Ask Crystal Brown. I confessed to the death to her. She is the only person I ever confessed it to outside of this moment. Her father is Mr. Brown, mechanic in the airline. Oh, my God. You know what? The more you know about me, the better you are all off. You didn't know shit about me. Holy crap, and to think I was the guy in Team 4 who just wanted to sleep on a couch. Maybe Renee Miller will remember ashing on me. Better keep him. My child's grandmother retains a credit card with your insignia. You better keep in mind what's going through my head. Oh. Oh, don't try me. Jason Pelican. Okay. Sure thing. Sure thing. And if you want to take it to court, I will testify before a jury. I'll go through polygraphs. I don't care what it takes. But Jason Pelican, and I'm not tagging the FBI for fun. With all that cash he carries in his pocket, offered me a very large sum of money to kill an African American that beat down his white girlfriend. Even substantiated the address to me and attempted to hire me as a hitman. Are we clear about this fucking goddamn communication? Oh, you know my name? You want my badge number? Sure. Oh, you want my badge number? Sure thing. Here it is. 739 632 128 901. Mm. I have better things to do than make this shit up. Where the hell's Detective Watts before I make a bigger mess? Oh. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I still remember the night that he told me about it. He showed me the hole in the center of his trailer floor and threatened to bury me under it if I told a soul about it. Well, coincidentally enough. Cuff me for killing a pedophile. I don't. What are you gonna do? Cuff me for admitting to the murder of a pedophile years later? You don't even know what I've done in between. And you all better keep in mind Detective Watts is on my hunt list. I know, I'm a very frightening son of a bitch. I mean well, though. Bitch. I'm flat out telling you. Probably. I'm one of the most chill you could possibly meet. Kick back and relax. I don't forgive and I don't forget. You are a bunch of walking vaginas, and I'm sizing you up. Stay calm. Relax. That's not that hard of a request. And if you all can't do that, I cannot trust you.
Rather what you thinking, leave that or record spinning. You feel the rhythm. Your time to live, your knees are bending, so it's time to get up. Rather what you thinking, leave that or record spinning. You feel the rhythm going. Your time to live, your knees are bending, so it's time to get up.
So are you. I'm a little money. Oh.
Rather what you thinking, that little sound is ringing. They don't know what they're missing. Right, and the time to live, it's all itself. It's time to get up.
You come to my town, campaign at Winthrop Coliseum. I request your presence, in which was the matter of 5 minutes of communication, and you communicated to me to jack it amongst a hired security squad. Do you want to rethink your actions? Do you want to rethink? Fuck.
These buckles don't hold.
Have anything else?
Yeah, cool story. But there's a lot of global tension that invokes the perceptions of my recordings and the frustrations that I endure. And a lot of that global social activism is going to encroach those in which who invoke the trauma. Cut their throats. Cut their throats.
We could wait to refurbish it, but it'll only get worse in the meantime.
Can't prove that.
But we have.
hours. If I'm biting through plastic of my vaporizer while playing video games with this kind of propagation of frustration, I'm already going through my head of how I'm going to kill the people who are involved. And I do this consistently around the clock. It's trauma. I'm going to fucking kill you. Okay. I'm done. Fucking
If you own a car, then I highly suggest you pick up this mirror dash cam. I'm going to show you all the details. It's got a 170-degree and 150. Degree wide-angle view and an adjustable camera. Now, let's start the installation. It's designed to perfectly cover your original rear view mirror. The interface is pretty cool, and it's pretty impressively clear. You can do a split view, or you can have just the front. Closer look at specific points. It even has an emergency video lock function that protects your car 24/7. In my opinion, it's a 10 out of 10 product. Snatch this up at a super affordable price on Temu.
Only for new app users with qualifying orders.
Go. Let's get this over with. Kill the advertiser. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You don't know. What it is like being under Dr. Genturu as an innocent man and being forcibly medicated as collateral upon my release. I faked it till I made it. You go ahead and complain upon my profile as many times as it takes. I seek death upon you. What? You're dead. Fucking go ahead. File another complaint on another one of my profiles, and I swear to God, I'll have Dr. Genturu's loved ones stalked. You don't medicate an innocent man and get away with it. You don't medicate an innocent man and get away with it. Who filed the IVC? Start snitching. Or start dying. Good. Start. I don't make threats. I make promises. And I remember every day I spent in that hellhole remaining my composure. Excuse me, if you are witnessing that rage. I hope you all will remain in control as you all go through this cycle of contextual aggravation. Um, I'm more than certain I sound like Dr. Ginturu right now. And I'm not going to suffer the psychological constraints that little dot-headed fuck put on me. I faked it till I made it, and now I'm making it obvious that I didn't need to be medicated at any point. Oh, you do you. Lolo, Lolo, and I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna put these sucker punching vaginas in check. And if they don't comply, I'm gonna burn the Carolinas to the goddamn ground. And they know I can do it. Oh, fuck me. Oh, hell no. You know, clients you deal with. Dr. Genturu enjoys her sense of power over her clientele. The manipulation of social engineering, in which her colleague even envelops within Piedmont, and I'm actually a professor of psychology. I'm known to the public as a 007. Huh. 007s were different from the constraints of the Cold War. Constraints of the Cold War. Multi-international policing has become a constraint in which the perceptions, even giving the precincts, including the Pentagon, find themselves within a chokehold, within the understandings of the confliction, within the paradoxical constraints and redundancies that presents. Sociological redundancies that persist themselves. But as these warframes present themselves, the provocations have always been political and envelop the constraints in which the perceptive public will envelop their perceptions of their government, media, and those that influence them. And you will know me, like my brother is no liar, that these sociological dependencies in which give the benefactors of the perceptives in which we decide, even our families, and constitutional backgrounding of in which we envelop ourselves to constitute ourselves of those envelopments, of those constitutions, find themselves conflicted. Mhm. Mhm. Now, I am no benefactor of constraints. I am an admitted democratic communist, the opposite of capitalism, in which has failed America, but represented there within and constituted, even admittingly, within the observation and educations within the republic educations in which give the democratic stasis we envelop. Mhm. Mm. This was done voice to text. I know the public wishes to hear me speak fluently because that's what I do. I wish to inspire all of you. I speak as all of you have read. Can you imagine my voice reading this, inspiring the public? And I wish nothing more than to stand before you all and restore the Constitution of the United States without capitalism and without communism. I wish to restore the United States as the fatherhoods of the Constitution represented it without political debate. Now let me ask America one more question. How much does the world love free electricity? It's not an incentive, it is a fact.
That's right. Professional projections of spectral light, connected with selection airtight. The isolated, the decisive victory stimulated, the non-simulated patterns of flight originated. I'm a carnivore on a tour. Be my band of brothers, metal daggers, established cruelty. Black magic conjurer, attacks to monitor, destruction of assumption. One thing I can promise you, so sharp, black, ritualistic, annihilated, subverted your cast. From the last field, never see it broken and ceremonious real. Become obsolete, hot strung from a beat of strong-minded individual to the pyramid of heat and blood. Listen, this shit, so we're not retreating.
Ah! Oh, we got it.
From the light within.
No. I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's raining out. This is so hard. I'm so glad my car has traction control. Can't imagine why the ABS kicked in. Are you all this stupid? Stupid.